I want to thank Karen, Gary, and Carol Lotz and our music team for all the wonderful music today, as well as our great reader. Today, we are ending up our pre holiday season with Creation's Gentleness. You know, there's a profound gentleness and a subtle whisper that echoes through the vastness of time. And it's the gentle caress of creation, a reminder that amidst the chaos, there's a tranquil rhythm guiding us back to our essence. But before we delve into that topic more deeply, here's your question for the week. What is that one choice you may make today to remember to feel things with your heart, to see the world through compassionate eyes, and to align yourself with the forces of the universe which are there to support you? One more time. What is that one choice you can make today to remember to feel things with your heart, to see the world through compassionate eyes, and to align yourself with the forces of the universe which are there to support you? In the heart of every moment, in the quiet between breaths, there's a sacred hush that cradles the universe. This gentleness, this softness is the language spoken by the divine. It's in the gentle touch of a loved one, the soothing embrace of nature, and the silent understanding that flows between souls. You know, Helen Keller said that the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. So, in the quiet moments of our lives, we can witness the profound creation of gentleness. And it's in the soft rustle of leaves in the wind, the delicate petals of a flower, the calmness of a still lake, that we truly can see the hand of divinity at work. This gentle touch of the Creator is a reminder of the beauty and the grace that surrounds us if we only take the time to notice it. I know I often get busy and fail to pause and notice all the beauty and gentleness of God's creation. Can any of you relate to that? As the spiritual leaders of our world have often reminded us, this gentleness is a reflection of the divine nature. You might remember a few weeks ago I quoted Mother Teresa. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. These words reveal the power of gentleness to create far reaching positive effects in the world. It's in our acts of kindness and of love and of compassion that we emulate the gentleness of creation. The teachings of A Course in Miracles also guide us towards the understanding of this gentleness. In chapter 26, section 9, we're reminded the holiest of all spots on earth is where an ancient hatred has become a present love. What hatred has released to love becomes the brightest light in heaven's radiance. In all the lights in heaven, brighter glow in gratitude for what has been restored. This wisdom highlights the transformative power of gentleness because it can dissolve even the most deeply ingrained negative emotions and bring forth love and healing. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Zen master, once shared, the source of love is deep in us, and we can help others realize a lot of happiness. One word, one action, one thought can reduce another person's suffering and bring that person joy. Wow. One word can reduce a person's suffering. I've had that experience where someone said something to me and it totally shifted where I was at. These words echo the gentle ripple effect of love and compassion that can be our contribution to creation. I was reading this story this week, and it's a great story I'd like to share. A person's grandson named Max told his mother, Andrea, to donate any money that she was going to give him for his birthday. It was his 21st. So she got an idea, and she handed Max's brother Charlie a video camera and then took out 21 $10 bills from the bank and bought 21 apples at the supermarket. When they spotted a homeless man, Andrea told him, "Today is my son's birthday, and he asked me to give a gift to somebody to help them celebrate." So she'd hand a bill to the homeless person and an apple, and then have them smile into the camera and announce, "Happy birthday, Max." Soon they had passed out their booty to men and women waiting in soup kitchen lines, and in unified chorus, they would wish Max happy birthday. And at the pizza parlor, she left $50 and told the owners to feed the hungry. "Happy birthday," they shouted. And with one last $10 bill and apple, they stopped at her sister's office. Unable to contain her laughter or her tears, she bellowed into the camera, "Happy birthday, Max." Max's compassion for others illustrates the source of love that's deep within us, which is the gentleness reflecting our true nature. It's through gentleness that we open our hearts to the world and to ourselves. It's a pathway to understanding, to forgiveness, to love, and to miracles. The Course in Miracles reminds us miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. The real miracle is the love that inspires them. And in this sense, everything that comes from love is a miracle. Like Max, the gentleness with which we show up is a profound strength, as well as a willingness to see the world through compassionate eyes, to recognize the interconnectedness of all things, and to honor the sanctity of life in all of its forms. When we embrace gentleness, we align ourselves with the heartbeat of the universe. And in that alignment, we find peace. With so much discord showing up right now in the world, outpicturing in a number of ways, it's especially important that in this week of Thanksgiving, where we've just passed giving thanks for all of the wonderful things in our lives, that we pause and notice how creation stands without reaction, just doing what it's meant to do. The leaves continue to change colors and fall. The birds continue to migrate. There's comfort in that, is there not? As lesson 265 of A Course in Miracles reminds us, how deceived was I to think that what I feared was in the world instead of in my mind alone. Today I see the world in the celestial gentleness with which creation shines. There is no fear in it. What is reflected there is in God's mind. The images I see reflect my thoughts. It's so true that our perception is how we see the world. I know I've said it before, but it's worth repeating. The world I see is the world in me. We see the world through our own lenses. This, the experiences we've had, what's occurred in our past. What if we could truly be born again with an open heart and see the world as reflected in God's mind, in God's eyes? Imagine what life in the world would look like then. Herman Hesse once wrote, "Within you, there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself." What I know is I want to live in that world in which we can retreat to that stillness and that sanctuary where we can be ourselves as God created us, gentle and loving and kind. And creation's gentleness is not a mere happenstance. It's a deliberate manifestation of the divine intelligence that orchestrates the universe. It's in the delicate unfurling of a flower petal, the soft rustles of leaves in the wind. It's a language spoken by the cosmos, and it invites us to attune our hearts to its serene melody. Ernest Holmes once wrote, "Change your thinking, change your life." We could all benefit from becoming more gentle and remembering that our thoughts shape the reality we experience. In the gentle embrace of positive and loving thoughts, we align ourselves with the harmonious vibrations of the universe. Through the power of our minds, we can indeed transform challenges into opportunities, darkness into light, and despair into hope. We can remember that everything is in divine order and God is in it somewhere. Creation's gentleness is a testament to the inherent goodness that resides within the universe and within each one of us. It's that gentle nudge that encourages us to tap into the boundless reservoir of love, compassion, and wisdom that flows through the cosmos and through us. So, as we continue our spiritual journey in 2023, let's embrace creation's gentleness as a guiding light. Let's be mindful of our thoughts because they have a power to shape our reality. And let's trust in the benevolent forces of the universe, knowing that we're supported, we're cherished, and we're infinitely loved, blessed, and guided. We can find solace in the subtle whispers of creation's gentleness and align our thoughts with love, embrace the innate goodness within ourselves, and trust in the supportive energies of the universe. We can be the threads of gentleness and create a world that's compassionate, understanding, and loving. In embracing creation's gentleness, we discover our truest selves and create a world that's illuminated by the light of divine love. When we step into embracing creation's gentleness, Holmes reminds us the universe is alive with forces to support you. So let us recognize this universe that supports us, this divine presence that is within and around us, and become co creators of a reality infused with gentleness and grace. And so, in summary, how might you fully embrace the spiritual message of creation's gentleness? Well, remember, things must be felt in the heart. Take time to notice the world and all the gentleness. Cast a stone like Max and his mom and create that ripple effect of joy. See the world through compassionate eyes. Stand without reaction to the events in the world and just be. Be who you came here to be. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. So retreat to the stillness and sanctuary within you and align yourself with harmonious vibrations. Become a co-creator of gentleness and love and embrace your own true self. Align with those forces of the universe that are there to support you. So here's your affirmation for the week. How is it I so willingly, gently, and effortlessly remember to feel things with my heart, to see the world through compassionate eyes, and to align myself with the forces of the universe which are there to support me? And I want to challenge you this week to be gentle with yourself and with others, and to see the world through compassionate eyes. We're moving into the holiday season where it seems like a lot of extra chaos happens. So I'm just going to invite you to remember that the forces of the universe are there to support you. And so be gentle with yourself and with everybody you encounter. And check in each day to see how you're doing. Remember, stand without reaction to the events in your world, and life will truly be a lot more gentle. Let's pray. We take a collective breath and feel the love that is circulating in this community right here and right now. And know that right where we are, God is. All of God. Love, joy, compassion, freedom. And what I know to be the truth is that this week we're taking time to notice creation's gentleness, just to notice the rustle of the leaves in the wind, to notice the birds as they sing. So I am so grateful. I am grateful for knowing that in this time of hustle and bustle of the holidays, that we are embracing gentleness, compassion, and love. And I release my word into that law, into that divine yes, knowing because the yes has already been said, there is nothing any of us need do to effort to make it happen. It's already done. So I say amen, and we affirm it together. And so it is. So I'm going to remind you to save January 20th for our New Beginnings, New Home event. And I will be providing you more information about very soon. And thanks again for everyone who has been donating. And I'm hoping in this time of the holiday season that you can remember our community and your giving. Enjoy our offertory song.